Hey guys, welcome back to another weekend hunting adventure.
So we're in a completely new forest this weekend, super exciting. We've checked the harvest report and there's been a few reds taken here, so hopefully we can try find one. We both haven't seen one yet before. But yeah.
Yeah, so we just arrived into the forest. This is the first campsite that we e-scouted on maps, and it's safe to say it's a winner. It's about 8:30 in the morning. It's still quite frosty here, very cold. But we're just going to get set up and then go and do some scouting. We set up camp, that's all sorted now. We're just going to go for a bit of a scout. We found this one little area not far from our camp. We're just going to check out the creek and see if there's any sign there. Looks a little bunny poo or something. Alright, we made it down to this little clearing. It looks very promising just on first glance. However, now we're just going to look around, see if we can find any sign, footprints, any scat, little rubs or anything. Looks really nice. Maybe some sambar or fallow would definitely hang around here. So let's have a look. A little bit of pig sign around or something that's dug up the ground a little bit. We're struggling to find any sign of deer. Lots of bunny poo around, but yeah.
So we were about to give up hope, and then I just found this print in the grass. And it's pretty fresh. It's a good sign.
Yeah, we need some more solid. Oh, Gab. So we were just saying we need some more poo, more sign. And not long after Gab found that little hoof print, we found a whole bunch of scat. So definitely cross here. It's the first spot that we've checked out this morning and it's looking quite promising. Nice and open.
So cool.
Not bad. So that was really awesome stuff by Gab, finding that little footprint which led another 10 meters to the bottom of this tree, and there's a whole bunch of scat there. So they definitely passed through here and it's very, very fresh. So it's a really good start to the trip. We've got plenty other places to check out, but if they're for whatever reason terrible, we can come back here, sit here and make it work for us, I think. We're just in this one little area now, not far from where we found all that scat under the tree. And the prints are looking quite fresh. Yeah, it's very fresh. All throughout this new little pine plantation. What do you reckon so far, Gab?
Yeah, it's looking really good. There's a whole bunch of sticks and trees over there, so we're thinking of going there and maybe having like a full 360 view of this whole clearing. Go right in the middle, hey?
100%. It's out of control, there's prints everywhere. Huge ones. And the ground's quite soft too, so they're looking fresh. So it looks like we've found the way that they sort of cross in this field. Absolute little deer highway here. we just got back to the car after we had a bit of a walk around and a scout of this one area.
Yeah, we think it's a pretty good area, so this might be our spot for tonight, depending on the wind. We have a few more spots that we've marked on a map that we want to go check out. But yeah, we'll let you know.
We're just back at camp now before we head out for the arvo. Gab made us some beautiful coffees and we're just going to have a look what's around camp. Just looks pretty interesting. One of the nicer camps we've sort of picked, I think. Different state forest providing the goods so far. But yeah, we're going to have these and then we'll get ready to head out. Just on the other side of the little hill that we're having a look at, you can see straight away so much pig sign. It's crazy. They've just ripped up this whole entire area. We've seen a bit of fallow scat as well. So I think we're actually camping in a pretty productive area, which we don't normally like doing. Like to get away from the action. However, this forest so far just seems like there's sign everywhere. They've absolutely destroyed this. Wow. What'd you find, Gab?
I think it's a little pig skull. What do you reckon? Maybe like a pig or a wombat or something?
I was almost going to say deer, to be honest, because it's got those little things. It's just missing that eye bone. Very young deer.
True, could be.
But yeah, it's just on this little tree thing. So random. I've just set the camera up overlooking the one area we're sitting at today. First arvo hunt. There's plenty of tracks around. I'll just show you what it's looking at. It's just looking at this little highway. And there's so many prints, as I was saying. So I set it up now, so it's good to go. We're going to be working this area to Savi. But yeah, fingers crossed we come back tomorrow or even Sunday and there's some good footage on it. Alright, we're in position for the first arvo hunt. This is the spot today where we came and there was prints everywhere. So we just sat here and we are overlooking this nice big grassy field surrounded by pine, and yeah, there were prints absolutely everywhere. So fingers crossed something walks out, because if it does, it won't be alive much longer. After using the magic green whistle to try and call some sambar in, I stood up to take a look around. Gab and I couldn't believe our eyes. The hunt was on.
That was so crazy.
I would have had to hit him. He would have been 60 metres away.
And we were just, Rob was just blowing in the whistle for shits and gigs.
I was just blowing this, and normally this only works for hinds, but he was actually a stag.
Yeah, I saw it. I got his little antlers on the camera.
I would have had to hit him. Like, that felt so good. He did run a bit though. I think he dropped not far from where he ran.
That was so wild.
Oh, that's awesome, hey?
That was crazy.
What, maybe 15, 20 minutes left of the light as well?
Yeah.
That's gnarly. That is sick. So we're just taking a walk and we think we can see him. He's definitely down. So
Oh, no.
he's just over there.
Bro, there's a creek.
However, oh shit, we need to try and cross this. Right.
Flying too.
He's just over there, but we need to try and cross it. It's just gone dark now, so we've got the torches out we are on the way to find him. We had to go around that little river thing, but a pretty good idea of where he is, so it shouldn't be too hard to find him. I see a little antler. Yeah, that's definitely him. Here he is. Wow. Oh, that's a young fella.
Oh, sweet.
Hey. Hey, little man. Wow. Nice little rack on him, hey?
Oh, yeah.
Not bad. Thanks, buddy. Thank you. He's got a bit of fighting scars on him. He'll make for some good meals, that's for sure. What do you reckon, Gab?
Yeah, that's so awesome. So lucky though. I can't believe he came in when you called him.
Yeah, called him in with the Sambar Stalker, I think it is, the little green whistle that I'm sure you guys have seen on the web.
Yeah.
And yeah, Gab was saying she was manifesting first day luck, literally
Yeah.
maybe 20 minutes before he walked out. So yeah, that's awesome.
Crazy. Now we got to get to work.
Yeah, got to get to work. It's full dark out. But yeah, no, that's awesome.
That is
Oi,
a huge backstrap.
look at that. How good. Crikey.
Giant. Literally.
It's huge. Alright, we'll put them in the bag and get to work on the other one. We are back at the car now. All the meat is in the back of the ute. It's about 7 o'clock, so not too bad for timing. There's a tough carry out actually. It's probably about 200 meters from the road,
Yeah.
I'd say. And you know, the Sambar legs, they're quite large, but had some awesome help. Got the job done, and we're gonna go back to camp now, cook up some dinner. Haven't made our mind up yet if it's gonna be chicken burgers or those fallow mince nachos. But yeah, we're gonna have some dinner, kick back, and then tomorrow might do a bit of a catch and cook. On the menu tonight, we have decided to go with fallow mince nachos. So this one was harvested from the unicorn buck that I got a couple weeks ago now, back in May. So we're just gonna cook that up in the pan with some oil. We're gonna add some garlic, minced garlic in there, and then add in the mince and then some of this good stuff. Smash these smoky chipotle tacos, baby. Gab's over there preparing the avo and the corn chips, so they're good to go. Mince is ready. Chuck it on some nachos and we'll be good to go. And there we have it.
I'm so excited. So excited.
Gab's done an awesome job at tending to the fire. Morning, guys. Well, after a successful night / afternoon yesterday, we're back at it this morning for our first morning hunt in this forest. We're going to go and target this one area of forest that had like a little bit of low pine and quite open clearings this morning. So we've got our coffees. We are hoping for success again, but yeah, we'll see what happens. It will be Gab's turn to shoot this morning.
Yes, hopefully we find something.
Hopefully we find something. We'll see how we go, eh?
Just at the spot, we're going to check out the other side of the mountain. And look at all this. Sambar scat. Right where we are. So it's good to know that they definitely moved through here. We can't lock eyes on any yet, however, we will keep looking.
So we're still on the Sambar game trail.
Look at all the scat that we found. I don't want to touch it, mate. It's still slimy, still a bit soft. Maybe like last night, I want to say.
Yeah,
There's so much of it.
positive sign around here, that's for sure. Plenty footprints and a nice open glassing area. Wow. Alright, well, we're back at camp now. We had a bit of a walk around this morning. We went to one part of the forest where we sussed out yesterday, and it did look pretty promising, you know, low pine, nice and open for glassing, which is what we like. And then we went for a little walk through this other clearing with, I don't know, medium pine on either side. Saw plenty of scat, plenty of footprints. It was looking real promising. However, this morning we just didn't see any deer.
Yeah, so we just had breakfast, made our famous brekkie wraps. We're about to go into town to get some ice. We've just got the deer from last night. We've got it in this bait bag there. But yeah, it was pretty cool overnight. Yeah, I think we'll get some ice, go to the bakery for a coffee.
Definitely.
And then yeah, try find a spot kind of where we want to sit for this evening, and hopefully a deer walks out that I can take.
Yes, fingers crossed.
Yes.
Let's do it. Got our morning coffees in the local town. We're ready to go. Gonna go to the IGA and see if they've got any other bags and that for the meat, and then slowly make our way back into the forest. So we managed to get some ice in the local town nearby. We've just hocked all 3 legs, so just taken them off. Nice quick chop. We've got the ice and we're going to put it all in the game bag and keep it nice and cool. And there's 3. I normally have big frozen 3-litre milk bottles of water, but unfortunately didn't bring them this time. So this would do the trick. The temperature in the forest is super cold anyway, so it's not a big deal. The meat's been cooling overnight. It's already down nice and cold, so this ice should do the trick until we get home tomorrow. Alright guys, I don't know if you can hear me, however, we're going to do a bit of a catch and cook for lunch today. We're going to have some backstrap burgers from the Sambar that we harvested last night, so it's pretty much as fresh as you can get. We're overlooking this lovely little creek here and going to do a bit of a cook up, so yeah, should be yum. And here we have it, some super simple backstrap burgers. How good's that?
Cheers.
Cheers, let's dig in. Here it is, we got him. Gonna turn into a nice Euro mount. I don't know if you can hear me because of the wind, but the head's not going to waste either. We'll make a hat rack or some sort of holder or just a plain old Euro mount. Easy as. Well, catch and cook was an absolute delight, super tasty. And pretty easy to do. You know, it was only 18 hours since that deer had been harvested, and yeah, delicious.
Yeah, it was so good. So now we're just going to set out a game camera from the spot that we saw yesterday with the really large scat. So yeah, we're just going to see if anything walks past.
Yeah, let's do it. Alright, we've got the game camera set up here, just on this little tree. There's a whole bunch of scat there near Gab, and yeah, pretty clear game trails all the way through here. And this is what it's overlooking, this little section here. And we're hoping to catch them come through because that's where we found all the footprints. And yeah, fingers crossed, we catch a monster on here.
So we've done all of our scouting for today. We're just going to play some Finska quickly in the sun. It's so nice and warm. before we head out to our spot this afternoon.
All right, we've got Gabs going first. Let's see how she goes. Hey, nice. Oh, little score update. I'm on 20.
I'm on 24.
If you haven't played this game, it's first to 50, but you need to get 50 on the dot. If you go over, if you go over, you go back to 25, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's the rules anyway. But yep, Gabsy.
Rob always wins.
I always win, but it's not looking good for me.
I'm losing again. 37, 35.
Ooh, getting close. Let's see what happens in the dying moments. Nice, there we go. 49, and I am on 42. Gab needs a 1 to win, and only a 1, otherwise she goes back to 25. And I need an 8. Pressure is on. Number 8, baby. Number 8, let's go.
It's up there.
Oh.
Sucks.
She's got me nervous. I just hit the 9, so I'm back to 25. Still got to get the 1. Well, she's just done it. She's put me out my misery. Look at that, there it is. Game-winning kill.
Winners win.
Winners win, and I'm not the winner.
Winners win.
First time beating me, how good's that?
It's good. For once.
For once. It's the second arvo. We're gonna head to this one spot we haven't been to before, but we looked at it this morning and it looked quite nice. Plenty of fresh scat around. And yeah, we're just gonna walk and get into position now. And we'll show you guys what we are looking at.
Perfect.
This is our setup for the RV. We've just seen a couple of roos start to come out, which is a good sign. Normally the roos move first and then the deer after that. Probably another half an hour with the sun up and then it's going to be very, very cold. It's quite windy. But yeah, we're just going to hang in here and fingers crossed something comes out of the Gab. Alright, we've probably got about 40 to 50 minutes of light left. And we're going to give this baby another go and see if we can call one in again. Just got back to camp. Unfortunately, didn't see any deer this arvo. Saw plenty of roos hanging around. They were quite far away, which was a good sign at first. You know, the roos sort of move and then the deer move after them in the afternoons. But yeah, just wasn't the arvo for it. That's all right. We're back now. We have just started a fire. So hopefully it keeps us nice and warm because the temperature has dropped considerably. We're going to fire up the barbie soon. Chicken burgers on the menu after those amazing venison backstrap burgers. Yeah, it should be a good night. Gab's just gone rogue over here and made this bloody huge little bonfire.
So tall. It's literally so tall.
It's nice and warm though.
Oh, it's so nice.
Meanwhile, over here, the chicken is looking delicious. We're just going to place these on the same little burger slices or thins, I think they're called. Lettuce, tomato, bit of mayo. Oh baby, look at that.
So good.
How's the fire? Putting out some heat, gee whiz. That's it for day 2, guys. We just had a feed, chilled by the fire, and we're gonna hit the sack now. Ready for day 3. We're gonna target the area where we got old mate the other night, because that's where we've seen the most sign, and yeah, just seems like a pretty good spot. So we're gonna try it again. See you in the morning. Good morning, guys. It's the last morning hunt. We've just made our coffees for the road again, and we're going to head to the spot, probably just do some slow walking / stalking, and hopefully we can see something early morning. We're going to go to the spot where we saw all those prints in the super low pine, and collect the game camera afterwards, so we'll show you the footage if there is any. Pretty fresh or what?
Yeah, I think so. Not heaps.
Last couple of months maybe?
I don't know if I'd go months, the sap is still wet.
Well, we're back at camp now. Unfortunately, we didn't see any deer this morning. We are back a bit earlier than we would have been, say, yesterday or on any other day, because we just want to have some brekkie, pack up and hit the road, because we have a pretty large drive ahead of us. Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, that's it for another weekend hunting adventure, guys. We had an awesome trip this weekend, had awesome success on that first arvo, getting that Sambar stag. Unfortunately, after that, we didn't see any other deer, so maybe we're thinking we took the only deer in this forest, which was super lucky. Still plenty of sign around, plenty of rubs, plenty of footprints. However, yeah, we just couldn't find any other deer. We are just gonna make the trek back home now and get ready for another work week. We hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe so you never miss another weekend hunt again. Cheers, guys.